We are an antique centre and we're housed in a lovely Elizabethan building which was a former hotel. Each of the rooms that were bedrooms over in the Swan Inn are now antique showrooms.
I mean, there's nothing like an 18th century room to put 18th century furniture.
Antique dealers come along, they bring all their lovely antiques to us and they display them in their rooms.
So when you walk into a room there, whether it's set out as a room or whether it's just placed around for sale, it has this atmosphere of the things look right.
We also have cabinets that are lined on the corridors within the Swan. We have art on our walls, we have rugs on the floor, so we really utilise the building.
Over the years, Rita and her staff have managed to put together the sort of dealers that the area, an ever-increasing area, enjoys.
People who are coming to us to buy the antiques have a selection from over 80 dealers, so their selection is magnificent.
It doesn't matter whether they've got a lot of money or a little money, but the sort of people that come there like the things they find, and the dealers of course respond and put in the sort of things that the people want to see. And so that really is unique, but that is because of very clever marketing, very clever organisation.
It is the Swan's job to choose dealers who can offer something a little bit different. Let's say that we needed a little bit more antique glass, then it would be my job to see if I could source a dealer who could supply that for us, so that the range that we're offering is across the broad spectrum.
Because we're all dealers, we have shops. It's wonderful to have the knowledge and reassurance that whoever's looking after the Swan knows almost as much as we do about the items. So I can relax and think, well, that person, whoever's in charge that day, is me, and they're quite capable of looking after it for me, which is great.
If you wanted to spend £10 on a silver spoon, a very little christening present, you could do that. You could spend £5,000 on a wonderful Georgian bureau that would grace your home beautifully, and equally you could spend over £25,000 and upwards on wonderful art, furniture. There is a real broad spectrum of price. There's something for everyone.
You can talk about authenticity and quality. All of these things are important, but when you see something, it's got to say, buy me. Then you need, obviously, to look and make sure that it's what you want it to be. It is 18th or 19th century, and whatever the date may be. And another nice thing about the Swan is, of course, that everything's guaranteed. All the tickets are carefully inspected to make sure that what it says on the ticket is what you're buying. So that's authentication for you. It's reassurance.
The training of the staff is very important to us, and we recognise that people who are coming to buy antiques, they need to be looked after well, and we're very good at doing that.
There is a trend, a definite turn towards being more particular. People are now not buying just on a whim. They now think more carefully. We have a saying now that old brown furniture is the new green. Because I mean, it's already made. You don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to cut down a tree to make a chest of drawers. It's already there. I'm also in favour of some new materials being used, which are also green, to make modern things for the future. We can't just stop in the 18th century. We have to produce antiques for the future, but they should be of green materials. And a combination of the two, perfect.
We are aware that you can buy your antiques from anywhere where you choose to, but I do believe what the Swan offers is unique, is that we have a fabulous customer service. You'll be taken care of throughout your visit, and we'll make sure that you leave, hopefully, with a purchase. But certainly if you decide it's just a browsing day, then you will have been well looked after, and hopefully you'll tell your friends about it, and it's a good experience. We tend to run events which cross over with the Antique Centre and the restaurant. For example, we invite Antique Roadshow experts to come and join us.
I've been working with Rita for 14 or 15 years, and the first occasion we met I was doing a talk there, and the next occasion I was there I bought a billiard table.
They will give an entertaining lecture on whatever subject, be glass, furniture, art, all sorts of things. We try to have something for everyone on the subject list. We'll have a canapé reception within the Antique Centre, and after the lecture we'll move into the restaurant and we'll have a three-course dinner which comes from our own kitchen. Period tables and chairs give a very relaxed, comfortable feeling to the restaurant. It's open really for lunch. You can come along to the restaurant at 10 o'clock, you can have morning coffee, you can have brunch. If you're shopping in the Antique Centre and you spy a diamond that you might like, that you've got time to persuade your partner that really he should be buying that for you. So you can take 2 minutes out into the restaurant, have lunch, glass of wine. In the afternoon we do cream teas, and it really supports our antique centre. It's a good side to our business. What we do for couples who are getting married is that we will invite their guests to make a donation into one wedding fund. When the fund is completed, the couple then can come along and choose an antique, perhaps something like a long case clock, or just a very nice piece of furniture that will be from all of their guests. And it's a very good way of putting things on your list that's really going to work for a couple who've already got everything that they need.